Hello, everyone. My name is Claudia Ortiz, and I'm very excited to be here with you today. I am currently a MBA candidate at One League. I am in the Entrepreneurship and Innovation program that is offered by Stanford Online, and will also be pursuing the Harvard Online program. Today, I would love to discuss hacking IG, the basics to growth, right? What it means to really grow a following on Instagram and do so for the purpose of creating a profitable business, creating a awareness about a specific topic that you might be interested in, and how to maintain that audience and grow it and engage with the community that comes with it. So I am excited to be here with you today, and let's get to it. We will be learning some actionable steps regarding how to do certain things and what certain things look like on your Instagram. And I am super excited to really share all of these tips and tricks with all of you. So let's first discuss the Instagram algorithm. The Instagram algorithm is a very powerful tool that essentially teaches your Instagram what content to show your user. You as a user on Instagram have a curated Explorer page. So there is content that pop up on your reels. That content is derived from a multi-dimensional stream of data that Instagram collects in order to show you the content that they know will keep you on the application. I'm sure all of us have been victims to doom scrolling at some point, going on an app and just continuously going on to the next reel or continuously scrolling on the app. But that is done purposely through the Instagram algorithm. The algorithm picks up how long you stay on certain content, what content you're clicking on, what content you're sharing with your friends, what content you're saving. And through that, it creates this curated system of what is being shown on the app. That's why we no longer have content that is periodic, right? It's not showing up because it's the latest thing that's posted. It's showing up because that's what Instagram believes that the algorithm is pushing will keep you on their application. And we can really learn to look at this algorithm and harness our audience by seeing what content it is that we can post that will create engagement on our account, so that the algorithm understands that our account is something that the world wants to see, that will keep the user on the app, which means if the user wants to see our content, they will stay on the app longer, which is what will push Instagram to push it out to more people, and then via this will reach a larger audience. So I want you to quickly look at this professional dashboard that is offered when you have a creator account.
Dashboard, go to your Instagram profile. Then tap Professional Dashboard at the top. Here you'll find account insights, tools, and tips and resources. If you tap See All next to Account Insights, you'll find an overview of your account and content performance, including reach, engagement, and followers. At the top, you can select which time period you want to see insights for. By default, it will show you the last 30 days, but you can select last 7 days. Dashboard, go to your.
So what I'm showing here is really a tool that Instagram has luckily created for users like us who want to see how much engagement is occurring with our account, who is looking at it. You can see stats of like, who is it, male or female, that are looking at our content, when they're looking at it, the time of day that they're looking at it, how long each person spends on a specific reel. So let's say you are a life coach and you are trying to post some advice on your account, but then you see that one reel did better than another. Maybe the reel is about more tips and tricks to stay focused and productive, right? You can see that that's the kind of content that your specific user would like to use. And then you can continue to post that kind of stuff to keep the users engaged. So Instagram does have different tools like this professional dashboard for you to see what kind of user is really interacting with your account and how to keep that flow going. Now let's discuss the basics, your Instagram bio. So here we have a bio of a fitness coach, and she has a username, her profile pic, her name, and a little bit of bio, which tells you what her account is about. This bio is super important for searchability. When you go on search engines like Google and you look up a recipe for a banana bread, this is what teaches the Instagram algorithm to push someone to your account. If someone looks up fitness coach and Hannah here has fitness in her bio, she will probably pop up on that person's searchability list, which means that she will get this person to go look at her account, which in turn may later turn into a sale if they decide to do coaching with her. Another thing is we need to do a bio scan. Here she lists something like fitness and food topics. Check out my adorable dog, go Rams. These topics are a little bit too generic, right? Or they're not niche and they're not really showing you what it is that her account could be like. And so it might hinder some of her searchability. And it can create adverse effects, in fact, because if she is not zoning into what her user or her ideal client is looking for, she might not be able to catch the engagement from the specific follower. Something else that we want to really identify on our account is really your ideal client. So what is a niche and how do we niche down? Essentially, someone can say, I'm a life coach, but are they a productivity life coach? Are they a productivity life coach for a student? Are they a productivity life coach for a really busy mom? Are they a productivity life coach for someone that may have a specific illness, right? So that is where we start funneling down what we are doing. And why is this important? It's important because the more niche and the more specific that your account is, you are able to really identify who it is your user is. And if you have a very specific niche, there are currently, I think there's a nail product that is for Muslims so that they can pray. And that is such a niche product, right? It has a specific religion. It has possibly a specific gender. It is used for a specific point in their lives and a practice that they do. And it's a very niche product. So when your business is too broad, you can't really target maybe a specific bliss point or pain point that your customer may have. And so the Instagram algorithm might decide that you're a little too broad, right? You don't really relate to a specific demographic. So how do you identify this client? You start asking questions, right? What is it that they struggle with? What is it that they need? Create a questionnaire regarding different bliss points or pain points that this idea or this client might look into, and decide whether you're a product-based business. Are you selling something? Are you selling a specific product? That are you selling, like this muscle milk here? This is probably useful for gym goers and people that are really focused on getting their protein in. Or are you a service-based business? Does someone have to pay for your time, right? And what does that look like for you? Aside from this, you want to make content that is very engaging. Post content that addresses your clients' pain points, bliss points, brand building content, and relatable content, right? If you're a life coach, a pain point might be that you don't set appropriate goals. If you want to sell a bliss point, it might be that once you integrate a specific mechanism or a specific step-by-step process that you personally teach as a life coach, people will get to that productivity level that they're looking for. And that may be a bliss point. You can also discuss brand building content, meaning who are you as a life coach? What do you specifically do in your brand that will maintain this person attainable to their goals? I'm just using this life coach example throughout the entire presentation to keep us on this same thread. Also post relatable content. Relatable content meaning, oh, even as a life coach, sometimes I have slip ups but I do XYZ to get better. Aside from this, we should discuss your engagement. Why do we engage? We engage and respond to people's content because this teaches the algorithm to really push people that are looking for our content. So I would suggest you engaging with accounts that are similar to yours, because all of their followers might come onto you and also see your content, which we want that, right? We engage because it keeps people we maintain a relationship. So sometimes you might have comments on your post. You really want to go back in there and talk to them. This might be a future sale in the long run. Messaging people, sending cold messages to people that might want to engage with your product or with your service that might need it and just haven't found you yet. The more outbound messages you're sending, the more the algorithm is realizing that you are engaging with a big population. Some engagement no-nos. Do not buy followers. The reason we do not buy followers is because when you buy followers on Instagram, you are not buying a specific audience. And so you may end up purchasing a lot of followers that have no need for your product or service, which in the long run hurts the engagement and how the algorithm perceives you, because then it won't, if you have a large amount of following that has no type of correlation with what you are offering, then the algorithm will get confused and not push the appropriate audience that might later turn into a sale. So make sure to engage properly, don't buy followers, and you can also calculate your engagement rate. So we want to maintain our engagement rate up, and then you can divide your engagement by the amount of followers and multiply it by 10. Something that you can do to engage properly is, you can spend time on Instagram, send DMs. You can engage with purpose. So when you go onto someone else's account, you can provide them with humor, give them some type of value, give them some type of tips and tricks, comment thoughtfully, no yes or no, or like just likes. Be personal, ask open-ended questions, and share about yourself, and definitely respond to anyone that is messaging you on Instagram. So this is the Instagram hierarchy on the right side. DMs are the key to keeping engagement up. So what you want to do is definitely have your likes, do your comments. You want people to save and share your stuff. And this is where introducing value comes into play, but also send lots of DMs. That will definitely keep your engagement rate up. And well, that is the conclusion to this Hacking IG Instagram presentation. I hope you enjoyed, and feel free to reach out if you'd like to do so at any point in given time. Thank you.